Can you go down? Yeah, I told you on the side of them it would pay off. Anything for here on that? Maybe I should have one of those installed here on Earth. No, you can do this and accelerate the process. Okay, but how does that free the Hyperion from the space stuff? It's not stable or I smell an explosion on the horizon. Wait, don't we have to walk through that area too? We'll be fine. Yeah, okay, dude. Let someone with a flamethrower pull up. We'll see who's talking all high and mighty then. Luckily for Joe, there are no pyro-equivalent enemies in Andromeda. Thank God for that. Maybe this won't be so bad after all. Oh, look at Harper getting in there. Look at Alec just leaving us behind. While we're here, it's probably a good time to go into the mods that are in play. Yeah, it would probably be good for Donald and I to know that. There are quite a lot of cosmetic mods like Cora and Liam Overball. We'll let those speak for themselves as they appear. However, for transparency's sake, I should say that yes, there are some gameplay mods at work here. You could say that would make the Insanity experience less organic, as one might say. So these mostly just make the experience better, if you ask me. For example, the Evade cooldown reduction mod decreases the cooldown of the dash by 50%. We've also got the Better Squad mod, which increases the offensive and defense passive powers of the squad mates so they actually do some damage and don't die all the time. Hold on, you got a mod that makes them tankier, and Liam was still floundering like a dead fish earlier? Like I said, their defensive powers aren't leveled up yet. And trust me, I played Vanilla Andromeda first, and if that mod weren't installed, I'm pretty sure Cora would have died when she charged earlier. It's really that bad? Bad enough that I find it intolerable. And of course, they're just to let us have to deal with less season like the Tempest Superstore mod. So we can buy everything right inside the Tempest when we get it. For some reason, we aren't allowed to network to every store in the game, so we could buy everything on the ship, like in Mass Effect 1 and 3. Extremely weird oversight. There's mods to make research 20 to 25% cheaper. That's more to accommodate the fact that the boys and I are going to have our own builds, thus making the burden of gathering research points easier on myself. There's a quick loot mod, the massive inventory size mod. You get the idea. We'll just share the mod list later. As long as the mods don't spawn a Praetorian or anything. I feel like Barack should be more worried about that than you. We're not going to be spawning any Reapers, but I don't know. Maybe a Scion will show up, though. Not going to lie, I'm glad you're playing snipers, because watching their heads explode is never going to get old. I'm happy to entertain. Oh, and that's the second death. We won't be getting anywhere anytime soon. I forgot to account for the possibility of there being more guys across that gap. All right, let's try that again. Alex was just letting that guy on the right lay into him. He was just giving us a chance to increase our kill count. I feel like I've got damn the game to push some kind of loony left or even right, central, up, down, whatever kind of propaganda that I really need to reevaluate my life. Viewer's discretion is also advised. Not my job to keep an eye on you damn kids. Thank you for watching. And, Happy New Year! Hope everyone has a good Happy New Year! No, that's not even the right freaking gear on your face. You're not even the right face. Fight. Okay, I will.
No, Joe, you're a whole decade off.
Oh, man. Well, what am I supposed to do now? How are the these things on your head? Magic. All right, since the Rose Bowl was this week, I think we might as well play that for this episode. Oh, good. Another meaningless bowl. No, not the Rose Bowl. The winner of the Rose Bowl actually moves on to the semifinals of the college football playoffs.
Well, only if it's college football playoff year.
The fuck does that even mean? Is it not playoffs every year? Then why do they constantly have to make things sound more complex than they are? Because he's a nerd.
The complexity of the format has nothing to do with it.
Anyway, it'll be Alabama
drama since he's on record calling his sister the love of his life.
You literally drool over your own daughter.
What the hell is wrong? You drool over anything.
I wasn't the one salivating while on the phone Christmas Eve.
Yeah, you wish that was.
Okay, we are not starting the new year this way. Fine. Can we all agree that Ben should at least be Alabama?
Yes.
No.
Because the whole sister kissed thing.
I never kissed my damn sister.
You can stand your sister.
You did a lot more than that.
Can you both shut the hell up?
You're being very nasty right now. No wonder why your YouTube channel is losing subscribers.
Just like your approval rating.
My approval ratings don't have subscribers.
Yes, because you lost it.
All right, can we please be nice? At least to start the new year?
Barry, I have been the nicest person here. I really have been.
Could be argued, but don't have the energy for it, so teammates Joe and I against Ben and Ben.
No.
Here comes Barry with his. You haven't been nice to each other, so that's why I put you together.
I mean, you haven't.
I've been very nice to Benji. I get along with him. In fact, I get along with everybody.
You don't. Who wants to be who? Well, we did say Ben had to be Alabama.
I'm not being Alabama.
Joe and I will be Alabama. Oh, nope. You want to be a bully? Deal with the consequences that follow. Who am I bullying? Ben! You lick your sister's toes. I think it's deserved.
I don't do that.
He doesn't, he told me he's 1 year sober from toes.
You know what? I'm just not going to play.
Any excuse you can find to go smoke your sister.
I don't know.
No, you're going to play. Because the only other person to fill in is JD. And I know Joe's going to bring up the whole crouton thing, and when he starts whining, it's up there with you, Ben.
You just bashed your home DC? Again?
Only because I love him. And it would be very sad to see him go down that path. That's all.
Oh, do you love him?
I love everything.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go first, Joe. Who's playing first for you two? Ben or Donald?
Donald can go first.
Excuse me, but I never agreed to that.
Well, I wasn't seeking your approval.
I really don't like your attitude today. Very nasty.
Movies catering has a lot on their plate, but with Intuit QuickBooks, AI agents take stuff off it. Contracts done, chef. Oh, and new leads discovered. That's her secret sauce. So let's outdo it with Intuit QuickBooks.
One of the nastiest I've ever seen.
There she is, the Super Bowl.
Did you all enjoy your holiday?
Yes. Fortunately not.
Damn. How come?
We got lots of coal for Christmas.
No, Michelle and I were really sick.
Well, you probably didn't get your 15 booster shots.
Shut the fuck up.
Whoa!
Now you have to admit.
You know, we had the flu, although it felt like death.
What was it, just a fever?
No, although I wish that's what it was. I could handle a fever. Although I think I had a very low-grade fever on Christmas or the day after, but it was mainly head congestion, a cough, and a really stuffy nose. Like constantly, one nostril was completely blocked. Oh, that's the worst. Except I think Michelle had it way worse than me. But she got it, I think, on Thursday or Friday 2 weeks ago, and then Christmas Eve. Or actually the night before Christmas Eve, I started feeling like my throat was getting a bit scratchy. And then Christmas Eve, I woke up feeling okay, but throughout the day, it progressively got worse. Damn bricks the hands.
Damn. Sorry to hear that. Probably put a burden on your holiday vibe.
Yeah, it definitely did, but I've been sick on Christmas so many times.
Pick that.
Or at least
Come on.
close to it. It wasn't so much being sick on Christmas Day itself that bothered me. It was more how long it lasted, and the only symptom that got better was my energy. That happened. Like my nose and cough got worse every day.
I'm going to get the ball for 90 seconds before I hand it over to Joe because you wanted to milk the clock for no reason.
I was not milking the clock for no reason.
Well, I'm happy to hear your illness is gone, Mary.
Gone? I still got it.
Wait, you're still sick?
Yeah, man, this thing sucks. Highly recommend not getting it.
I didn't plan to, but I might now. You invited all of us over.
I don't even still contagious.
So, you're on antibiotics.
No, I'm just feeling a lot better.
What is it?
Just because you're feeling better doesn't mean you're no longer...
Stop being such a bitch. You'll be fine. I was supposed to be the headliner to open things up for us this game, but Barry had to take the spotlight and make it a big party for the Hedges.
Wasn't a pity party. I was answering Ben's question about my holiday and didn't know it was turning into an interrogation. My turn. My turn.
Yeah. Don't screw up my drive.
Feel the need to wipe this controller down with a Lysol wipe?
Ben Barry wasn't even using that controller. I was.
I know, but all these talks about sicknesses have given me the ick, and I'm afraid to touch anything right now.
Okay, well, I can't get sick. I'm never sick. Best immune system these doctors have ever seen. My doctor said I'm the healthiest person he's ever met. I'm never sick.
kick in the head.
Well, I took a cognitive test, and I have a perfectly healthy brain. One of the biggest you've ever seen.
Oh, I bet.
Have you even taken a cognitive test before? Do you know what one is?
Has half of Congress ever taken one? Ah,
Interception. Nice throw, dickhead.
yeah, I'll take all the heat on that one. That's on me.
No shit, it's on you. Who the hell else would it be on?
Nobody. That's why I'm taking accountability.
Oh, good. What about that play, huh? You gonna take accountability for that big game you gave up?
Oh, relax, my God.
I know. Just think of it as an arm punt.
An arm punt? We were on the 29-yard line, and it was picked off in the end zone for a touchback. You know what, Ben? Fine. Fantastic 9-yard punt. Well worth missing out on at least the 3 points.
Oh, I didn't realize we were that far downfield.
Of course you didn't.
What are we on? What's the difficulty? It's easy.
Talking a lot of smack for a guy that hasn't scored yet.
You've gotten further downfield than you have.
That is true, but does it warrant bragging?
What? How in the world is that not picked?
Because you suck. Oh, wait, I didn't catch it. Are we ever going to play that ghosting with him?
Joe, there's so much shit we've started and abandoned. It's the Obama way.
What have we abandoned? We haven't abandoned anything.
The plasmophobia Joe is on about, or whatever it was called.
That was
That's
one
not-
one-off special for Halloween. It was never meant to be turned into a series.
Can you repeat that? I didn't hear a single thing you said. With Ben throwing and Joe acting like it wasn't on purpose.
Wasn't on purpose? Why the hell would I throw?
You tell me. You can't even get 20 yards on a kick return. Oh my God! Like watching. Is anyone even holding the controller right now?
Dude, you really are the worst teammate of all time.
Now, why would you say such a thing? What a nasty thing to say to your teammate.
I'm nasty. You've critiqued everything I've done so far.
Watch your fucking tone.
Look out. Here comes another one.
Yeah, that's kind of the goal.
To throw an interception? You know, you got a real loser mentality. Not good. Bad.
If that was picked off, though, that would have been a great punt.
I know. It would have been better than the actual punt itself. Someday Donald won't talk out his ass and actually bother learning something.
No need to learn anything. When you know everything.
Yeah, that's bullshit. But here, Donald.
Nice quarter, Joe. Thanks, but it's not for sale. I'm sorry? No need to apologize. You didn't know. But I'll keep you in mind. No, I genuinely. Whoa, what? My quarter. You said nice quarter, but I'm not selling it. I think you played well that quarter, Joe, like in the game. Right. We're gaming.
Dipshit. I think that was directed at you, Ben.
I find that unlikely.
No, it's true. One of the highest probabilities ever seen.
Donald, I have a question, Mike. No BS, completely serious.
I had nothing to do with what was redacted. Contact-ish.
Yeah, I was not going to ask anything about that.
It better not be because I'm tired of hearing about it.
When you give your speeches, do you have a written script or teleprompters or just wing?
I have it all memorized. I don't need anything written out from me. I know it all.
Yeah, okay.
Joe, I didn't.
Yes, use teleprompters and we'll read off something that's been written for him sometime.
Ooh, you got outed.
I didn't get shit. Ben has no idea what stuff is done. Pretty usual.
Then what the hell is the podium?
Wouldn't you like to know? The short ass wouldn't even be able to see what's up there anyway.
Well, I could do without step schools. You know, you probably got a pronunciation guide up there for basic medicine, like acetaminophen.
I don't need a pronunciation guide for anything. Because I know...
Pronunciation, not pronunciation.
Yeah, that's what I said. I know my... I have the best words.
Where'd you learn your vocabulary? Quality Clearing Center?
Ah! Shouldn't be laughing about that. Any woman who's stupid enough to pick that wooden person as their running mate.
Good save.
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about.
Hey, I actually have a new game we could try.
If it's not roller derby, I'm not in.
Do we need another game? When's the last time we played golf?
Oh, yeah, it has been a long time since we played golf with the Fred.
No. I'm talking about real golf.
I did not think I was getting through that.
We haven't done prop hunting either.
Crash. Franchise.
I think you were Brentford and Black Ops 7.
Anyway, the game I recommended is called Liar's Dice.
What is it?
Basically, it has a bunch of different games within the game, like Liar's Dice, Poker, Liar's Chat, and Liar's Slots. Walk in the button on our seat, and you have to try and call people out on the cards.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, and if you're caught in line, you correctly call someone else a liar, they run to the left.
I've been told that the way that's the good time. But no, why not? Make it more interesting.
Although, I probably don't terribly looking up against your politicians who've got them once a lot.
I haven't.
Derek has to lie here in 2013 to help their plans be canceled under the new law after he said Americans looked at their plan they liked it. Joe lied about business with his son and Donald. Well, how about that more than 17 results in 24 hours? Yeah. Left is rich. Business scored a down and better now.
Okay, now you can call them instead of lies, but the problem comes with this.
And textbook definition of a lie.
And Joe, do you really call them a liar at this point in life? I mean, I love them, but I don't think you even know yourself what's true and what isn't.
You understand, I traveled the entire 17,000 miles of it with people.
And you can't call me a liar when other people won't cooperate. I had the whole company right now, and these two guys want to keep pitching each other.
See? This is why I think it's a great game of life. You guys are just so good at it, backing up after that.
Well, maybe it would be a good game to play with a football team sometimes to a close, and then we'll sit after the race and stuff, and then they'll be together. Or we could play video and you know, get the morning over from.
It's on sale for like $30.
That's it. Good. I'm deciding it for all of us.
That would be awful if you don't.
So I didn't say I would, just said I could. You would have done it.
Black Mamba,
I know you did not say that to me. How dare you question my mother's
No.
This was good. Don't tackle him.
Make them kick a field goal and utilize the 3 timeouts that we have.
Just wasted 20 seconds.
You're right. Actually, just realize the likelihood of my plan is making diminished astronomical.
I have been lucky enough to be a let's do it. That's not done. So the thing that is dropped is just going to go check that out. We have to go back to the breakfast stores. What's more that? But why are you to do that? Oh, Joe, you the phone? Joe, what the hell is this living on talking about? All right, now, but I'm by the store. Joe, we have thousands of people to watch this game. Like, you didn't think that I shot before letting someone else join in? What's the big deal about it? I was not about to do that. Okay, first of all, we don't have coaches. You're like a bucket smoker. Second of all, I don't have a problem with what I do now. You don't get it. Okay, fine. You don't have to go out and figure it out. It's okay. I'll fix it. I'll be back in a minute. Guys, have we seen you to let it play with us? Oh, chill out, man. You sound like a goddamn middle schooler. It's not a big deal. Yeah, I don't see a problem with it. What's wrong with it, John? What's wrong with it? Well, let's see. Getting hit microphone sounds like it's someone who doesn't feel rest. Getting hit is only matched by Joe and he's off his bed. And he looks at the said that I'm so fucking focused. Am I the only sane one here? Oh, John, it's like it's not that bad. I'm barely doing it. It's down to also, the last of it, the other much majority of players who are watching the other segment. It's here to find the players play focus. The play will still be a liability. Is that fair? Besides, here's some questions. You know, one person wanted Bush to be a part of this back in like the started series over months ago. They didn't have a single thing to practice, but fine, whatever that is. I guess I could go into a little more maybe to whatever else the Pokemon are doing. Exactly, that's why they didn't feel like I think that no one else is probably just excited to go with Rob in the back. Oh my God, George, all right, you're an asshole. I don't want you playing with us.
Whatever happened to him, having the right to play with us if he wants to.
That was when he only disrespected my relationship with my wife with one joke. Now he's just purposely pissing me off.
All right, seriously, George, I thought you didn't get into it. You weren't doing that at all. We all just talked about how we're going to help you learn the game. So just put out an awesome picture.
Here, this is my default picture. Is this okay? Yeah, that took you like 2 seconds. George, was that so hard to do from the start? I don't know how good one Obama anyway. He wants to explain Pokemon. Whatever the fuck thing are doing.
I got you. Oh, this ought to be good. Okay, so basically, a Pokemon is a mystical creature that can like shoot flames out of its ass, or summon trees, or punch real hard, or bend spoons, or some shit like that. Great start, Joe. So as the heroes, our job is to enslave these magical creatures and use them to battle the creatures. But our main goal is to collect 8 bottles so we can take them as the grand champion of Pokemon enslavement at the end of the game.
All right, well, that sounds retarded, but whatever. I was going to say that for a poster made on YouTube.
Well, he's not wrong. That was the dumbest explanation of a Pokemon game I've ever heard. George, we cast and train a team of Pokemon so that we can progress the story and defeat a variety of trainers and evil villains who are trying to do their rendition and taking them into the world. That being said, Joe is right in that we beat the game by defeating the current champion of the region and claiming that title for ourselves.
All right, seems like a pretty basic plot to an RPG to me.
Well, that's because it is.
Yeah, anyway, George, it really is a basic story, but that's just because Pokemon kind of revolutionized the RPG plot in the first place. This game is almost 20 years old.
Oh, that's the baby guy. Talk to me about it. This guy's an absolute kid. He's asking his 10-year-old boy if he wants to go make a treehouse with him, and of course, Joe sees nothing wrong with it.
What the hell? Why do you guys enjoy this? Yeah, the secret base thing was honestly a pretty cool idea when this game first came out, especially because there's like 100 different possible locations for them in the game. But once you go in there,
It's kind of underwhelming. Come on, don't say that. You can decorate it with just collectibles and gifts or the game with 2 marks in progress. Then, for us, look at this secret power to someone to go back in.
okay, you know, a secret power is probably the good news to have on display for the time being. I think that would technically be our hardest hitting thing at the moment.
That's a good point. We don't need any of that focus energy shit. Secret power is 70-base power with 100% accuracy and a possibility for a secondary effect based on the terrain. Pretty cool move, all things considered.
Okay, and apparently it also lets you make tree houses. And I'm invested in that now that we won't stop talking about it. Go let that bird make a tree house for us, bro. It's okay, fine, guys.
Hell yeah, George, I knew I was right to bring you in. Okay, honestly, I'd be lying if I said I never got invested in the whole secret base thing. I pretty much always made mine down in that water underneath the bike path, where it says Team Aqua made their secret base. I just like the idea of taking over theirs and making it my own.
That's a pretty good one, Donald. Personally, I like the ones tucked away in that Phoebus route because you need like surf and cut and the acro bike just to get over there. It made it really feel tucked away and secluded, as the secret base should be. What about you, Joe?
Oh, I could never remember where I made mine, so I always just stuck to the one right here. Shocker. It's easy to remember where you get the secret power to. So I always just made it easier myself.
That's understandable, Joe. Viewers, let us know in the comments where you did your secret base with these games and what made you choose that spot. Anyway, look, it's Donald's interview on television.
Wow, Donald, you really seem to make a fan club for yourself. These guys love you.
What can I say, George? I am a man of the people.
The trainer replied, well, Donald, I asked you to laugh. You just laughed in your face after you did. How much that mean?
Don't pretend like you know what they're talking about, George. They had a Whizmer on their team, tried to beat them senseless for it.
The fuck is a wisdom?
Oh, glad you asked, George. It's quite simply Donald's favorite. But Joe, you shut your mouth this instant. I hate Whizmer with a fiery
Okay, we don't need to talk about it. George is just a fairly forgettable person.
You're a fairly forgettable
I
guy.
think we can keep it that way for now. I think I ought to switch the topic and talk about my plans for the bulk of this episode.
Thank you, Baraki. I agree that's probably a good idea. How far do you plan on progressing?
Okay, well, my main objective is to get some good training on the team. As cool as our last year battle was, it did require a decent amount of luck with paralysis. So, with that in mind, I definitely want to make sure we get some good levels on our party here. Specifically, I would like to get Ruby got to level 26 because that is when she will evolve into the next pickup. An extra good Sparks will hit incredibly hard in the service of the game.
Well, yeah, as long as I would love to see Ruby evolve this episode. What about Titan? Does he evolve?
Unfortunately, no joke, Titan won't evolve until level 32, and then again at 42. So that is a super
4 episodes. But honestly, his role as a defensive tank is still well, just as he is now.
I gotta say, this mango bird is a goddamn beast. Look how thick that thing is. It looks like America and Pokemon Town.
Okay, yeah, we gotta do some love America anyway, Rock. So we know your main goal is to level up the team. But where do you think you'll be able to go in terms of overall story progression?
Well, let's see, Bill. I have to get through this volcanic ash route real quick. Pass the Bowerboard route. Beat all the trainers leading up to Meteor Falls. Do the Team Aqua and Magma stuff there. And then beat some trainers on the other side of the mountain there. By that point, we will probably be pushing the recording time limit, so I might have to just cut it off then. Which means next episode, Joe will be doing a lot of significant battling between the Team Magma stuff and the Fire Team.
Oh, hell yeah, that's what I like to hear. Barack, you're training up the team, a whole bunch of shows. I guess it's a cool battle. This is my reward for training up the team for Donald last week. Yeah, yes, I actually went through to plan out the whole battle against Washington. Using our under-level team, I highly doubt you'll be able to pull off the same thing against Flanders. So you're probably going to have to do a little bit of team training off screen again before you play.
Oh, don't let them talk to you like that, Joe. You don't need to train shit. You're the Pokemon master.
Don't blow up his ego, George. He is not the Pokemon master in the slightest.
Yeah, if anyone is the Pokemon master here, it's me. Based on his reaction to May every single episode ago, it's more like the Pedomon master. Oh, it's true, both of you. I admit Washington wasn't just for battle. But that was because our team was weak and talented. This time around, Ruby was powerful, and Swallow can actually hit with decently effective stamina. Plus, Robot can help us free. The fight has super effective attacks as well. And if I bring a couple stacks, especially against the overheat, then it should be easy.
Yeah, see, I don't know what the hell any of that means, but I'm sure you guys do.
Yeah, okay, Joe. That was actually somewhat impressive. I did not expect it.
Yeah, I'm just going to ignore the fact that this lady told us to slide under her umbrella with her, but yeah, Joe, it sounds like you actually have a bit of a game plan for yourself. I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Yeah, thanks, guys. And I know I mentioned sacking the Pokemon, but don't you think we should start talking about adding a party member to our team soon? Anyone have any suggestions?
That's a good point, Joe. Don't say what. I'm still convinced that we should use someone a little bit underappreciated for these home games. There's a lot of Pokemon that don't get much love, and we certainly should be sticking ourselves out from any other places.
Ooh, what if you guys use one of these things? They look fun.
No, for the no, George, I would rather use a goddamn whisper before I use a spit. And just so I'm clear, I would rather commit to Buku before I use a whisper.
Oh, catch it as much.
Okay, well, George, I can't catch this one because it belongs to another train. But there are a bunch of spinders on this train. That being said, guys, what if we let George have a say on what we catch for our sixth amendment? After all, we can't do anything about our potential water sites for another couple episodes. What if we let George decide on?
I mean, honestly, I know we have all played through this game a whole bunch. Maybe since George has no experience with it, then that can kind of pose a challenge for us. That being said, I'm not using a goddamn X-Cloud or a spinner. Oh, those two are off the table. Okay, that's honestly cool with me too. George, how about you Google the Emerald Pokedex real quick and come up with one you think we should use?
Oh, hell yeah, this is exciting as hell. George, I'll take a good one.
All right, I'm kind of nervous for it now.
Okay, well, in the meantime, can someone tell me what the hell is going on with this thing? Yeah, this dude is literally taking a rip after every sentence, death metal, and shit.
Please do not condone smoking to our viewers, Donald.
Oh, shit, yeah, my bad. Yeah, drugs are bad, kids don't do it. Or else you'll end up blowing this dude's flute or something like this child's doing.
Jesus Christ, okay, I'm getting out of your knee, Sap.
Are you sure you don't want to go run around and get cancer in this place so that dude can blow you a flute? He'll even make you a table for the secret base if you collect like 10,000 piles of ash or some shit like that.
No, Joe, tempting offer, but I don't want to waste 20 minutes giving the hero an casino so some stranger can blow us a flute. Thank you, Dan.
Ooh, Bob, better be careful, dude. You know what you're talking to.
I'm sure we can do okay. Look at our level advantage. Yeah.
Oh, no! Calm down, Joe. It's a fucking video.
My deepest condolences, Joe. She did her best.
It's okay, Obama. It wasn't your fault. Actually, it was entirely your
Shut up,
fault.
Donald. Anyway, George, any progress on bringing on us to do?
Yeah, actually, Obama, perfect timing. How about you use this guy, Reiki Aza?
No, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, George.
No, guys, we are not using the goddamn box legendary on our team. Besides, that's way too late in the game for my liking. I want something that can be on the team for a while.
Barack, I'm pretty sure we can get Rayquaza before we even have to beat all the gyms in this game. No way that's so broken. Are you serious?
Yeah, no, you can take a level 70 Rayquaza. To be Ace gym leader in Elite Four, it's pretty damn stupid. Now, we definitely are not doing it. If we want to go out and catch the legendary as a side quest, that's one thing. But definitely not as part of the team. Pick someone else.
Yeah, and actually, George, send it in the Discord general channel without saying its name. I think we should still be able to keep it discreet from the viewers as a surprise factor. Oh, good catch, Joe. Yeah, we should still let them ponder over it, even if we all know who it's going to be. Viewers, you still get to do that whole naming the Pokemon if you're right about it thing. So drop a nickname and who you think it will be in the comments. If you're right, we will put all the correct nicknames on the wheel and spin it to get the nickname. That goes for the water type we're going to get to, too.
All right, I got the picture of the Pokemon I want you guys to use. Here, check it out.
Oh, quite cool. Is it really even a Pokemon?
Now, hold on, Donald. I think that kind of fits the bill here. We wanted an underappreciated, underrated Pokemon. And George is kind of delivered.
Okay, fine. Has anyone even suggested that as an encounter? Like, do we have nicknames for it yet?
Donald, there's literally like over 1,000 comments on the past repetition. I'm sure there were at least a few. But the viewers still have to guess what this is going to be.
Okay, regardless, I think we should move on for now. We're probably giving away too much information just by talking about it. We ought to switch the topic.
Okay, well, good point, Obama. I had something I wanted to talk about. I know we still have a long way to go, but do any of you guys have an idea on what game we should play after we beat Emerald here? I'm having a ton of fun with this, and I feel like there's a lot of potential for other games we could play.
Are you
you guys going to stick to Pokemon you think that you want to branch out a little bit? I would destroy you all in Mario Kart Circuit or in Smash Ultimate.
Okay, first of all, George, if we are playing Smash, we will be playing Melee as any civilized gamer is around. And secondly, I'm open to the idea of other Nintendo games, but we should be careful because we've invested pretty heavily into the Pokemon audience. And that's what our viewers want. For now, let's just talk about which mainline Pokemon game we would do next, if any.
Fair enough, Donald. That's at least a good starting point. Obviously, I'm a little biased towards Generation 5, so I think Pokemon Black or White would be good for us to do. Gen 5 is pretty good or miss among Pokemon fans, but to me, it's got the most engaging storyline and some sick Pokemon for us to choose from. It's also reasonably difficult and should make for some exciting gameplay.
I wouldn't necessarily mind a Generation 5 game, but considering we are doing Generation 3 right now, I think we should take it one step at a time and move on to Generation 4 next.
Oh, you fucking would say that, Donald, you sinner lover. Don't act like you're saying all that because of Generation Order. You just love them more than me.
First of all, Joe, you are absolutely correct in saying I love Generation 4 mechanics, but I was also going to appease your love for Generation 2 and say we can do Heart Gold or Soul Silver instead of the Sinnoh game.
Who is this bitch talking to the computer? Tell her to hurry up for us. I don't like it when NPCs become self-aware and gain autonomy like this. It reminds me too much of iRobot.
Calm your paranoid ass down, George, and just relax. She invented the PC system here in the OM room.
I don't know if it's just me, but having the chick in this game is completely unnecessary. They already had Bill in the first couple of games, and now they are just completely recycling the material with this chick. And she never even shows up again after this.
Actually, we can go visit her in her house down in the next road, and she'll give us a doll for our secret base or some shit, if I remember correctly.
Oh, hell yeah, definitely stop and grab that phone.
Yeah, no, I definitely will not be doing that, Joe. I'm sure your ass will have forgotten by the time you get there anyway, so I don't really feel bad about it.
Whatever, man. Fuck you. I'll get them all myself. Viewers, prepare for a Joe Biden special episode down the line where I make the sickest goddamn secret tapes like no one ever will.
Did you just say like no one ever was to describe a Treehouse Joe?
Yeah, literally all of them. Hey, Donald, yeah, I'm cool with Heart Gold or Soul Silver. That would be acceptable considering they are slightly worse.
Okay, well, yeah, wait, what the...
Brock, what an cringe.
Yeah, Brock, please never meow on camera ever again, you freak show. Anyway, yeah, Joe, I would prefer, honestly, to play Platinum, but I can settle for the JoJo remakes as well.
Okay, I'm alright with that.
Wait, hidden items here, I think.
Holy shit, did a chicken nugget make that crater hole that's insane?
No, George, you knucklehead, it's a nugget of gold, not a chicken nugget. But now that you say it, maybe it's there because it fell from space and created that crater. I've never thought of that before. Good accidental catch, George.
I got you a blum alone.
That was that fatty that will teach us food just to give them a heart scale. Certainly useful down the line.
Yeah, I'm sure we will be coming back in the future to at least see what we can get on our team. Also, this kid can just be the stick PM, the tunnel maniac, or the fossil maniac, or whatever the further down. But he is literally useless in this game.
Whoa, this is where my superior knowledge of Pokemon Emerald comes into play. I hope Grumpy Gengar appreciates this one. So in only Pokemon Emerald, not in Ruby or Sapphire, the players can return here after they beat the champion, and there will be a secret underground passage that takes us all the way back to the desert route. At the end of the little path, you can find whatever fossil you didn't pick up in the Mirage Tower. It's a cool call back to how the Mirage Tower collapsed and the leftover fossil sunk into the ground.
Dead body is on that. Why the hell does it have to be me dead body? I, for one, appreciate this tidbit of knowledge. I did not know that at all. Thank you, Donald.
Yeah, you're welcome, Obama, for shit noise.
All right, how much screw you will be. Anyway, I'm not going to speak anyone big just yet. It will probably be useful for Flannery, but I want to make sure we give it to the right Pokemon, and I don't know if we want that on Sky or Tyson. Also, I'm definitely not using the rule, but that one will probably be found off eventually.
Yeah, Roar stuff's wrong, definitely so. Also, Ruby never learns Thunderbolt. Move up and up. So they're going to want to get the piano. I know we can get it from Watson after season 15, but we can also buy it from the game. That might be worth it. Considering it's such a good move, we might want it on another party member's team.
That's a good point, Joe. At some point, we are going to have to spend a lot of money on Game Corner TMs. That being said, we do get the amulet coin after beating Norman, and there are a lot of trainers.
What in
That being said, I do have a few concerns with it. I think the idea of a consistent party is appealing to viewers, especially because of the obvious attachment they can create over time. For example, people are surely getting attached to Ruby because of her sentimental values to me. And similarly to Mango, because of his excellence in each gym battle so far. Okay, I see your point, Joe, but I think there's value to the Nuzlocke that you aren't considering. Let's say people get attached to key members of the team in the run, but in a tragic turn of events, one of them faints in a battle. Don't you think that could be great from a storytelling perspective as well?
Well, then you hear the Pokemon question. What am I missing here, guys?
Okay, well, that's a good point. I guess we never actually explained the rules of the Nuzlocke. And it's probably a good thing you're here for this, because I'm sure there's a handful of viewers that would appreciate an explanation.
Go for it, Barry. You're the explainer in the group.
All right, so basically there's two core rules that are Nuzlocke here. The first one is that you can only catch the first Pokemon per new route that we come across. There's some caveats to that rule, like how we can skip a Pokemon we've already caught before, which we decide to just allow any Pokemon that's given to us by an NPC, but basically the first rule is just the ability to the route.
The entire season. Okay, but generally only one of these Pokemon per new route is
Exactly. If you open the Pokemon description of the video, you will see exactly what it is. But only one Pokemon, or whatever it says in their description.
Yeah, that's a good way to approach it. As for the second rule here, and the relevant one to your question earlier, if a Pokemon thinks in or outside battle, it is considered dead if you never use it again.
Who knows shit, so it's like Pokemon or something like you can actually lose if you want. Yeah, but
Just like I would say the Joe this is what a company known as hard does. These groups include building those levels and next kind of Pokemon. And we so we give with Pokemon out of building and great how to get to that.
Why would you ever want to do that? That's simple way to do it. It's possible to do it. But that's just what it is.
all right, tell a version that you know we're close to school is how it sounded in your head.
Whenever I'm trying to get involved with version, I guarantee you that I'm the only one with an active sex life.
Barack, getting picked by the shelf is not counted as an active sex crime. Oh my God, Barack, you're getting
Well, I bet if we asked Michelle, she would say that the Rock is getting home every day.
Stop, he's already there. I can know that's a good story. He definitely needs to come back in the future to
That's a terrible place. You know that? You have to choose a home. Oh, hey, this time. I can easily rip you guys apart in any second, so if you just do this by getting whatever. There's no doubt that I'm not just saying this to this. No doubt. Dramatically change the color scheme of emerald. The overall layout is the same, but in ruby and sapphire, the surface texture is brown and yellow, where it's pretty much gray in emerald.
Yeah, both of them are pretty thick, though.
What the hell, did we just stumble onto a clan?
Yeah, these are the evil teams Donald mentioned earlier when he was shitting on my generalized explanation of Pokemon.
Okay, it's an evil guy with a bludgeon and crits. And the crits are led by a guy who can't find clothes that fit him properly. Got it.
Sounds like you're up to speed, George. Yeah, the evil teams in this game are stupid as hell. They just want to fuck with the ocean and stuff the whole game and nothing that actually makes sense.
Okay, whatever I've done, defend for the evil team's motivation. I have to admit they are a bit lackluster compared to most other evil organizations in the series. Anyway, they tell us here that something is going on at the top of Mount Chimney, which is where we actually started the episode off. So I'm going to have to backtrack over to it. But before that, there are some trainers beyond this cave that provide some good experience. I'm going to take them on and then probably end.
Oh, hell yeah, I love to give Ruby that sweet experience. My face is getting ready to
Yep, that's the plan, Joe. I hope these trainers are enough.
Wait, I feel like there's something special about this karate guy.
Yeah, Donald, you're on to something. Notice how it gives us his phone number to battle him again. If we rematch him a few more times, eventually he will have a champ that will be holding a black belt. We can beat that black belt often, which gives the Pokemon a 10% increase to fight inside the pack. Probably not worth it in all that trouble, but cool nonetheless, considering you can't get it anywhere else.
And that's not worth it at all. You can have some fight behind the deck. Yeah, that is something that later games handle better. Not only do they get a boost in strength, but they are actually easily available in later games. They are incredibly underwhelming and difficult to find in gens 2 and 3.
Good points, Joe, but I think that was partially because Game Freak wanted to slowly introduce the concept of held items and didn't want to create things too powerful for their time. So they clearly kind of just eased into it. Of course, nowadays there are incredibly busted items that are meta-defining and necessary on some Pokemon, like the choice item, the life orb, heavy-duty boots, stuff like that.
That's fair, Obama. I also didn't really consider how Game Freak needed to slowly create a meta over time, as opposed to just throwing things all together. Anyway, definitely switch Ruby out here. I'd hate to see it give the Makuhita guts, and then it crits us right after we got to this level.
Good looks, Donald. Nothing too significant really happened this episode, so I want to make sure we get to see this evolution to end things off here.
You guys really seem to know how the ins and outs of this game work. You should do a competitive series or something.
Oh, wow. Hi there, George. Forgot you were here.
Buzz off, Donald. Sorry, I don't know shit about Pokemon. Hard to contribute.
We actually are doing one, George. We will tag that in a second. For now, just sit back and enjoy this beautiful sequence.
Yeah, Bill, man, don't get cheeky with the advertisements this time, you dickhead. Touch your face, Donald.
The fuck?
George, mute your damn mic right now.
We're never having a moment like this.
Oh my God, kick his ass, please, Obama.
Oh shit, wait, did you guys hear that?
George, you're never getting invited to this game ever again.
Yeah, George, we could hear you slamming that popcorn that entire evolution.
There's no doubt in my mind that was on purpose, George.
No, it definitely was not. I thought I muted my mic. I made this popcorn back when you guys were talking about knuckle locking each other or whatever, but I was so disinterested from the conversation, I needed something to snack on.
Wait, George, who?
Well, I'm the one.
Fucking ass. Oh shit, Joe's on his teammate mode now. Better back up, George.
Nah, he won't stay mad at me. Oh, come on, man. Would you just forgive me already? It was an honest mistake. I thought I muted my mic.
No, George, you son of a bitch. You ruined the most important evolution in the game to me. I won't forgive you for that. In fact, next episode, Donald, I will show you what real demon mode Joe is. I'm going to absolutely obliterate Team Magnus and then also Flannery. Just two fuckers watch. Oh, shit. I just got tingles down my spine, Joe. I can't wait to see it.
All right, everyone, if you enjoyed this sort of content, make sure to check out our Pokemon Showdown series as well, where we are taking on the random battle ladder. It looks like we are on a semi-decent schedule of one episode of each series on a weekly basis. Make sure to share your opinion on future Pokemon games you want us to play, whether or not you like the idea of a Nuzlocke, and if you're okay with George and his shitty microphone sticking around for a little while. Lastly, don't forget to predict the next two members of our team and give them nicknames. If you're right, we may end up using that nickname and giving...
By the way, Donald, if you beat this again, all right, there we go. We're recording.
Let's get it, boys.
Okay, welcome everyone to episode 9 of the President's Play Pokemon Emerald series. Last time, Joe had himself a battle-filled episode against Team Magma on Mount Chimney and against Flannery in the Lava Ridge Gym.
Any chance you go back through the gym puzzle so we can talk to her again?
Not a chance in hell, Joe. You can call her up on the PokeNav in your own time. But we have a lot of stuff to get through today.
Yeah, sure do. Off screen, we finished that conversation with May because Joe was experiencing a dopamine overdose after talking to Flannery and her back-to-back. He ended up giving us the go-go.
Jesus, look at our 14.
How we can go check out that desert area.
Yeah, we can get some good training in there for sure, but definitely need to heal the... Oh my God, I did not give a shit. Madeline, did she actually just call me to tell me she lost the battle? Did she think we're that close? Who the fuck even is Madeline?
I don't know, and I don't care, because you're right. We need to get some training done in the desert before we take on our next gym. This might be an extra long episode, depending on how long the trainers go and whatnot. So if we end up cutting around more stuff than usual, please understand.
Yeah, we kind of have a goal of making sure we advance the plot in each episode. And the next plot coming after the 4th gym is going straight to the 5th gym. So we got to take on that today.
It's Exactly. I'm excited, though. The Norman Gym and the fight itself are both pretty fun ones. I'm glad I get to do it myself.
What the hell is so fun about the normal gym? You literally just walk through a bunch of doors. There's like nothing particularly appealing about it.
Well, Joe, I'm not surprised your newbie ass can't appreciate the gym style where you pick the battle specialty of each of your opponents. You can play around their particular play style to your advantage, and I always thought that was kind of cool.
I can appreciate that, Donald, but I will admit it isn't exactly the most engaging gym design all things considered.
All right, whatever. Agree to disagree, I guess. Anyway, yeah, this hiker has a point. Where the hell is the fossil tower? Isn't it supposed to be right here?
Ooh, you know what? I've heard that Mirage Tower actually only spawned if we have talked to the fossil maniac back in Polydor Town. So I guess that guy does have some importance in the main story as well as the post game after all.
SMH Donald, you claim to be the fossil maniac expert, but you didn't even know that, huh?
Okay, I never claimed to be the fossil maniac expert. I simply claim to be more knowledgeable on the subject than Barack, which is all I actually care about.
Oh, so you're literally just a hater and that's all you want to be? Is that what you're saying?
No, I just want to prove to our viewers that I am, in fact, the best Pokemon player here, because for some reason they tend to think of you as the most knowledgeable one in the call.
Well, I think I've convinced them. With my flawless Pokemon Showdown performance so far, wouldn't you think that is a good indication of overall game knowledge?
Not yet, Obama. That sample size is far too small. Besides, Donald and I have each only lost one game. That's not a fair comparison.
Thank you, Joe, but I hope you don't think that you saying that means you get to be in the running for best Pokemon player here. Because you're trash.
Oh, fuck off, Donald. You're literally getting your ass beat by a level 21 ball player while you have a level 27 evolved ground type out. Don't call me trash, you poser.
Yeah, Donald, you are kind of getting smoked right now.
Oh, both of you can blow me. I'm getting boned by RNG and you know it. Sky, you better break through confusion. Jesus Christ.
You're awesome at this game, Donald.
Joe, I literally left him in the red with bullet seeds, then beside me, and now I have hit myself 3 times in a row. That's complete RNG bullshit. Not a skill issue, so stop saying that.
Anyway, this just further highlights the need for us to get replayed on Sky. Maybe you should give it honestly just a few minutes, Donald, if you continue to prioritize his training.
Thank God Sky can finally have an actually respectable attack on his moveset. I think he'll be the easiest one to train out here in the first place. I'm guessing there's just going to be a bunch of ground and rock types.
Yeah, the crappy part is it would actually be pretty ideal to keep him in the red here so you can make sure to kill everything thanks to the overgrow ability, but the sandstorm would ruin that entire strategy.
Yeah, the fact that weather is permanent in Generation 3 honestly feels like an oversight to me. That's such a broken concept. It's no wonder that Sandstream Tyranitar absolutely runs the entire Gen 3 competitive meta.
Well, I would say that it's broken because of the importance of weather in the stories of Generation 3 in the first place. It kind of makes sense that it's overpowered because Kai, Ogre, and Groudon are supposed to be overpowered. It's also pretty cool that nobody cares about.
Oh, hold off, Donald. I finally get to use Chikorita again, the best starter of all time.
Rock,
Well, I was
Joe
watching
Chikorita is objectively the worst starter of all time.
Take that back right
Terrible typing, terrible stats, terrible moveset, and performs terribly in the region it's in.
Donald, I don't care about that. She's literally so cute. Didn't you ever watch the anime?
Joe, you can't call her objectively the best and then talk about how cute she is.
All right, fine. Well, then what stupid starter Pokemon is your guy's favorite if you're so smart, huh?
That's actually kind of a tough one for me. Donald, do you want to go first, though? I think it's
Easy, Chimchar.
Okay, Donald, can you please explain why the first of the Blaziken line ripoffs is your favorite?
Well, my
starter?
answer is based on actual objectivity, unlike yours.
Please elaborate on that one first.
Okay, so basically, Joe, considering Platinum is the best game in the series, the starters obviously play a significant role in that. Most importantly, Infernape is an insane glass cannon that can sweep through so many important battles. His mixed coverage is crazy for the whole game and is an absolute S-tier Pokemon for any Nuzlocke. He also looks cool as hell and was also sick in the anime. I know you all remember this fall fight we talked about recently.
game to take Donald. The Chimchar line is sick for sure. We might get leaf play here, by the way.
Oh, please, yeah, let this be enough experience. It's going to be close.
Shit, it's going to be another battle boy.
That's all right. Anyway, yeah, thanks for asking, assholes. I think I know my favorite starter now. I'm probably going to have to go with Oshawott.
Wait, so did we all just end up shooting the Pokemon we have on our end screen?
Are you surprised we literally picked them out ourselves?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked. Oshawott is probably my favorite because I really like using the Hisuian Samurai in Legends of Arceus.
That's it?
Yeah, pretty lame reason to run.
Okay, well, fuck both of you. It's also a cool design and was funny in the anime.
That's a little bit better, I guess.
Okay, I think that makes a good segue for a comment question of the day, don't you think?
Well, good looks, Joe. Yeah, viewers, why don't you tell us your favorite starter line and why? I'm interested to hear what you guys think.
Okay, well, I was more so thinking of how they can explain how Chikorita is the best starter instead of the shit picks you guys have. But I guess that works too.
Joe, I'm willing to bet that not a single soul in the comments will say that Chikorita is their favorite starter.
Donald, are you just anti-healthcare or something? Why is Sky getting red health this entire time in the desert?
It's punishment for almost losing to a ball boy. That being said, we level up to 29 here and finally get league play.
I've been waiting for this moment for like 8 episodes ever since we fought in Bullet Seed. I knew it was going to be trash for us.
Yeah, this is a pivotal moment in the run.
I think we don't need it.
Donald, no! Sid, stop trolling.
Please just chill out. I'm just messing around. Of course we're learning the moves. That being said, League Blade's animation and sound is way too damn cool to use for the first time while the red health sound is going off. I'm saving it for the next battle.
You know what, Donald? I can appreciate that. That's a very cultured statement. We ought to savor the moment, and it would be hard to do so right now.
You guys are children. Donald just killed the Sandflash with Leaf Blade.
I knew you wouldn't understand, Joe. Just have some patience and we'll get there soon. For now, I'm just going to let the rest of the team take care of this battle.
Yeah, Joe, how hard can it be? They're only level 22, and we have multiple fully evolved Pokemon on the squad already.
I don't know, man. Sandflash is pretty physically bulky.
Chill out, Joe. I bet Mango and Ruby can take care of this whole thing in like 20 seconds. Just watch.
What? Oh my God, finally.
There's like 4 minutes for no goddamn reason to do it so stupid on us. Oh, how long ago? I didn't know that Sandvale and Sandslash. There's a fucking invisibility cloak from Harry Potter. We literally missed like 6 moves in a row at one point, and it just kept spamming defense curl.
Whatever it's done, we can move on now. Donald, please just get us out of the godforsaken desert. Please, I don't even care about replay anymore. I just want to get out of it.
Fine, well, let me actually heal up Sky now in case there are more trainers here. I don't even know if there are, honestly. I think there's just the Regirock cave.
No trainers, but I think there's actually a TM down at the bottom. Could actually go pick up. Can't remember which one, though.
Ooh, good looks, but hopefully it's something useful considering how agonizing this whole desert route has been.
Jesus Christ, this is officially the worst route in the entire game. I'm getting us out of here right now. All that for the Sandstorm TM.
Okay, but at least you finally got some good levels for the team. I feel a lot more comfortable going into Norman's gym now that Sky can throw off some actually reliable damage now.
Yeah, and we can appreciate the sweet thing that is the Leaf Blade animation and sound.
Oh, hell yeah, maybe even now.
Definitely now, when you're getting that animation plus the super effective sound after, this is about to be orgasmic. Viewers, you're in for a treat.
Okay, the boys are in the general channel. I just sent a message for them to hop in here so they can experience this.
What the fuck do you guys want? We're in the middle of zombies on Ascension right now.
George, I'm about to kill this crawler. I just want to play 5 already. That's my favorite zombies map.
Okay, first of all, John 5 is the shit zombies map because that crazy COVID scientist always steals my gun.
What the hell is COVID?
Yeah, besides, John, anytime we play that map, you make us restart until you get to play as yourself, which is bullshit.
Can everyone just shut the hell up for 5 seconds so we can listen to this masterpiece real quick?
Thank you, Barack. Okay, here we go.
God, that is so
There's
good.
something seriously wrong with your guys' heads.
Oh yeah, like how they aren't all over the back of a limousine.
Oh my God,
God
Joe.
damn, Joe, that may be too far.
Wait, what is that supposed to mean, Joe?
Don't worry about it. John, let's just get back to our game. You guys suck for making us watch that cat, by the way.
Well, those two are just idiots with no respect for video game culture.
Joe, that was the craziest diss I've ever heard you drop on
For
someone.
real.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure where that came from. Honestly, I was just kind of pissed. I invited them to the call for something special to us, and they didn't respect it the same way we did. Anyway, we're past that now. Let's get on with the story here.
All right, so before we head back to Petalburg, I wanted to do a couple things in Slateport here. I'm pretty sure we can buy more of the Secret Power TMs here, but more importantly, we can get Hidden Powers too, which have a chance to be some cool type coverage for some of our teams.
Yeah, Hidden Power is actually pretty interesting in Generation 3. For all intents and purposes, it's going to be a random type with a random-based power between 30 and 70. The type of power is actually based on a formula utilized in the Pokemon's IDs and variables, but we're not about to calculate all that for a regular playthrough.
Yeah, I'm still going to give it to our guys that could use some potential type coverage. I'm thinking Ruby for sure, and then maybe sky because I'm tired of trying to make Fury Cutter good.
That works for me. It could be good on Mango too, but his coverage is already decent. We don't need to do that.
Plus, there's a hidden power special. Why would we want that on a swell?
Well, that's another thing about it, Joe. It is special in Generation 4 and on after the physical special split was created, but for now, it is still dependent on the type it becomes. So if we get like a 70 base power ice type hidden power from Electric, that would be absolutely insane. But there's also a chance it's like a 30 base power physical normal figure or something that we don't care about.
Yeah, but honestly, it's still fun to have to test out. I like trying to figure out the type it is by using it against enemy brain dogs, eliminating the options based on type effectiveness.
Joe, the secret base stuff will be on your own time, so just come back here and buy them yourself.
Alright, so I got the hidden power DMs I wanted. And the second thing here is a bunch of these soda pops. So I'm going to buy a whole bunch of these real quick. Viewers will cut all this out. Alright, like 25 bottles of soda later, we're probably fine for now. Time to finally make our way to the gym.
Sounds like a plan, Donald. I'm looking forward to seeing how you do.
Hey guys, I just wanted to pop in real quick and say that movie animation is thick as hell. I want to play music sometime. I just need to act cool.
Alright, George, maybe you can come in and learn how to play sometime if the viewers are okay with you taking an episode sometime down the line. Maybe we'll let you do the safari show or something like that.
That's a good idea. I'd be cool with that. George Wilson. But given your experience with the game, probably should be in charge of anything. The basis is coming in and do a special like catching a legendary.
That sounds sick. Yeah, I love that. Okay, let's find out what the one that people want to do. Okay, thanks guys. Just let me know. Anyway, Ken is down and I'll probably kill that ball by now. I gotta go.
Alright, well, that was surprisingly wholesome. I'm glad you admitted to that.
Yeah, I think we were planning on doing a special with the legendaries. Anyway, I guess teaching you how to catch is going to be a cool twist. I'm sure it's Calvin is waiting when it's done that to learn for a secret stuff.
Hey, that reminds me, we have to go into the Scarlet and Violet DLC. We kind of lost track of the Scarlet and Violet. So we knew the base stuff with the fight. Scarlet and but I'm very so interested in how the big fight is going to go.
Not a Joe. It's just a terrorist civilization. Specific type. There's some speculation that it's going to be along the lines of the legends of Arceus Legends Plate, where it'll make you super effective against the opponent. But also, we need their attacks too to balance that out.
Yeah, I don't really know how they're going to do it. To be fair, I think they handled the aspect of characterization pretty well, if I'm being honest. So I'm looking forward to how this is going to go. I don't think it's going to be an actual new type, like some people are talking about a light type or a sound type or something like that. But we'll just have to wait and see.
Oh, hell no, we definitely don't need a new type. There's already so much going on. It's too much to keep track of. All the different type effectivenesses. I've been playing this series for 20 years, and I still get confused from time to time. Like, did you guys know rock is actually neutral to other rock moves?
Yes, you
Yes, Joe.
All right, well, whatever, screw you too. But I bet others would too.
Also relevant to that news, I'm still just super excited for the third couple of Paradox Legendaries to come out. Tarakin is the coolest of the Swords of Justice, and often the most threatening. And Entei is about to finally get the buff it always needed. The Dragon Fire typing is about to go crazy.
Facts, Donald. Blazing Spark is going to be so sick.
Fuck, it's not going to be called Blazing Bark, Joe. That's the dumbest name I've ever heard of.
I think that's kind of, I could get behind it.
Good one, Obama.
That was completely unintentional, but okay.
Whatever you're both on track, I gotta go heal up real quick. The Delcatty actually kind of tore me a new one.
Phrases that have never been said before for 300.
Anyway, I forgot these trainers all have hyper potions in addition to their X items. Maybe this gym is a bit more annoying than I thought.
Donald, if you're already frustrated by that Delcatty, then you are in for a surprise for the rest of this gym.
Seriously, Obama, I'm getting tired of you two hyping up these gym trainers so much. The theme is cool to me, that's why I like it. But there's no way I'm actually going to struggle in terms of defeating them. I mean, look, I have tightened up against this swelling. This is easy peasy.
Let's just hope so, Donald. By the way, Donald, if you beat this gym, and we still have at least a little time to spare, we might be able to end off the episode by getting our water tank. And that could be super fun, because we can finally spin the WizCast nickname.
Jesus Christ, Joe.
We'll let the viewers to guess correctly.
Joe, for the last time, we're not getting a goddamn WizCast. We will be getting a Sharpedo, and that is fine. I am playing, so I will be fishing it up for right in that room where we get the good luck.
Donald, we have to figure out a way we can do this fairly. Maybe we should send a poll to the viewers and see what the majority of them.
Joe, I know your puppet ass doesn't have dick for responsibilities in the White House, so I wouldn't be surprised if you already counted up every single comment for every water type in each of our past videos.
No, Donald, I have definitely not counted up each individual comment for WizCatch and Sharpedo ever since episode 3 when we first brought the idea up of which water type we should get, if that's what you're saying.
Not very convincing of a lie there, Joe.
Obama, what do you think we should do? You've avoided giving your opinion on this for the most part.
Yeah, you want to know why I haven't cared to voice my opinion?
Yeah, I mean, I just figured you were neutral on WizCatch and Sharpedo.
Utah, bitch.
Yeah, well, actually, Donald, I don't give a shit because I was cool with either of them back when we first talked about this, but then I talked about how I wanted a whale too, but both of you ignored me, so I just stopped caring.
Sounds like some pretty toxic behavior if you ask me, Obama.
Well, just say no one asked you that, isn't it, Joe?
For real, though, Barack, do you walk away from the show whenever you can get into an argument instead of de-escalating the situation?
Yeah, Barack, it sounds like you need to work on your open communication skills. I hope Michelle doesn't have to see all this negativity in the household.
I agree, Joe.
Holy shit, there's no way in hell I'm getting marriage counseling from you two bozos right now. Joe, you are literally a nursing home fugitive with an obsession for adolescent girls, and Trump, you are literally getting your ass pounded by a wizard. Neither of you are qualified to lecture me on my emotional intelligence.
Geez, well, I guess we don't have to ask any more about it. That response gave me all the answers to any question I could have asked about.
For once, I'm going to have to agree with you on that one, Donald.
Whatever, guys, I'm glad you two could bond over thrashing my abilities as a husband. Regardless, Donald, are you still a fan of this gym? You're getting shit on by one of the worst Pokemon in the entire game.
Don't you say that about the children.
Yeah, honestly, I was about to scream at the computer when Titan got infatuated, then fully infatuated turn 1, but I had to keep my composure. Otherwise, I would have looked like a hypocrite while lecturing you about healthy communication.
All right, you know what, Donald? I just want to move past this. I don't think the viewers are able to process you being an emotionally sound individual. This sounds like pretty poor script writing, if you ask me.
Wait, what? Hey, Donald, do you have any Pokemon for this battle? Norman's actually got some tough Pokemon, so if you don't have a strategy, it might be impossible with the team we have.
Well, first of all, through arches, all things are possible, so jot that down. He pulled up on my phone here. It doesn't look too threatening, so I don't know what you're on about, Joe.
I don't know, Donald, all of his team members have some sort of a gimmick to them that can be hard to handle if you got prepared for it.
Okay, well, looking closer at his team, I guess I have a turn. I can even sack off our 2 party pillars as per usual if I need to. I don't like when you guys doubt my abilities as a Pokemon trainer.
Well, yeah, in an ideal world, Donald, you can do all that stuff, but you're going to be victim to RNG that you're clearly not willing to play around. You're just going to go gun-ho on this, and I don't like that. We haven't lost an actual battle yet, and I'm hoping we don't have to start here.
Yeah, he makes a good point, Donald. You need to have a backup plan, too. This is a difficult battle regardless of what you think.
How many times do I have to say it? I'm a Pokemon master, and there's no way I'm going to say it.
All right, Donald, so let me get this straight.
Don't you fucking start, Joe.
So far, you have let yourself get absolutely bodied by a Wigglytuff and a Slaycar, but you expect us to believe you are a Pokemon master?
Yeah, Donald was brilliant.
Jesus Christ, and of course he heals too. That's it, I've had enough of this damn gym. I'm completely over it.
Oh, come on, Donald, but the gym design is so fun and interactive.
Don't patronize me,
You get
Joe.
to choose your battles based on opposing strategy. And it's for the cunning and tactful trainers like yourself.
Nah, I'm done with this. This gym is a piece of shit. All the trainers can lick my nuts. I just want to get to New Orleans already. Is there anyone left I have to battle?
I think there's 2 more trainers. The one in front of you is actually kind of easy with a Vigoroth, but the other one is a bit scarier with a Zangoose. I remember because that one has actually killed one of my Pokemon in the Nuzlocke before.
Oh, Donald, you have to go fight the Zangoose. I need to see it.
Just try to contain yourself, Joe.
Oh, don't you worry about me, Donald.
Anyway, returning back to the Norman fight, you really need to be careful with each member of his team, Donald. Spinda can axe you down. Vigoroth can do crazy damage with stab critical hit slashes, and mess with your strategy with Encore. Lanoon can belly drum sweep you if you aren't careful, and Slaking can easily one-hit KO the entire team.
Okay, look, Obama, I get it. You think I'm belittling this fight, but really I got this. Stop worrying about it. I'll figure things out as we go.
Oh my God, I fucking love Zangoose. That thing is so badass, and its design is so cool.
Joe, calm your furry ass down, please.
Hey, assholes, oh my God, I fucking love Zangoose. That thing is so badass.
fact.
What is that? Its design is so cool.
Holy shit, Janet, that is absolute facts.
Wait, Joe, are you a Zangoose fan too?
Big time, that's why Emerald is such a trash game.
Somebody shoot me.
Zangoose isn't even available to catch.
Well, there's a whole different version of Emerald that I would consider trash. I actually made it myself a couple of years ago. You can come check it out on my channel. It's called
That's where I draw the line.
Thank you, Donald.
No self-promotion during our video. He should have known that.
Maybe that guy isn't so bad after all.
Joe, just because the two of you share the same strange obsession with Zangoose, that does not make him any less of an asshole. Remember how he treated you during the brawling fight?
Who the hell is brother?
Jesus Christ, all right. Forget about it, Obama. It's finally time. All the gym trainers are defeated. George has already made his appearance. Pokemon Challenges has already made his appearance. And somehow JFK made the appearance. Don't ask me to explain that. All I know is there is definitely no one else that's going to come in and interrupt us now.
Oh, wait.
Goddamn it, Donald, that advertisement was completely your fault for saying that.
Whatever, at least we won't get one during the gym fight now. Let me see how the team's looking here. So quick flow on tight, sure. I think Miracle Seed on Sky and Silk Scarf on Mango makes sense. I don't know about it, you know.
The Chesterberry might be a good idea. I think his slate is wrong, so that might be good to have just in case.
All right, good looks, Obama. I doubt it's going to come down to that, honestly, but you're right. It's better to be prepared for that situation than not to. I'd hate for it to come down to his last Pokemon just for us to fall asleep and not be able to do anything about it.
All right, Trump, glad to see you're actually planning on taking this one seriously. The last two gym battles were both super close, even with extensive preparation and a bunch of luck. So I feel like you owe it to our party members to take the part.
All right, here we are. It's us versus the good-for-nothing father who didn't even help his wife and 10-year-old son move into their new home. Time to show him who the real man in the house is.
Speaking of our house, after this battle, we have to go back and talk to our mom to get the amulet coin, and then we can just surf from that roof there to the Mall Hill. It's actually pretty cool how the whole thing wraps around for our convenience.
All right, well, good luck, Obama, and we'll try to remember that. But let's just focus up here, Senator.
All right, so first matchup is Spinda. I'm going to go for the Rock Smash defense drop first. Then I'll start going for Metal Claws for more damage.
That's a good plan, Donald, but yeah, as I thought he's going for the confusion plays immediately. Don't be afraid to switch out to a faster Pokemon.
Now we'll be fine, Obama. Trusted the boys.
Come on, Titan, break through.
Start us off strong, tight, goddammit, Titan.
Seriously, Donald Titan can play a pivotal defensive role for us down the line. We don't need to waste all his health in the beginning like this.
Look, Obama, I see what you're saying, but this is important to Titan. Come on, little guy, break through.
Oh my God,
shit.
Titan's an engine.
All right, you know what, Donald? You play your RNG-reliant game. It's good if we white out every now and then. We wouldn't want the viewers to think we can never lose. That wouldn't be exciting to anything.
I'm not going to lose because I hit myself in confusion twice for not stopping the haters.
Whatever, Donald. I'm just saying, you're pushing through this battle with a full rate of speed, and that's just not a smart game plan.
Both of you sound like children. Just calm down for a
I
second.
swear to God, if Titan hits himself in confusion one more time, I'm going to flip the fuck
Come
out.
on, buddy.
Holy shit,
This is what you get,
what
Donald.
is happening right now? Editor, can you put like a meme or something here for the viewers? Because this is exasperating for me.
Donald, you are literally throwing this game at the very beginning for no reason. Why can't you just listen to someone other than yourself?
Jesus Christ, Barack, please just stop backseat driving before I kick your ass out of the car.
Okay. Both of you need to shut the hell up for just a second now. Donald, we have lost all of our HP on our steel and rock types in a normal gym because of your stubbornness.
Exactly.
So, Barack, can you just listen to your own advice and support Donald during this difficult fight?
Oh my God, Titan, you are an idiot.
All right, you know what, Joe? You're right. This battle is bigger than us. Maybe Titan isn't confused at the start, but he's confused because his trainers are visiting him so much and giving him conflicting directions.
What? No, Obama, you can't hear us. I don't think.
Wow, Obama, that's actually really deep. Maybe you two are right. I keep forgetting some of these battles can actually be difficult. I'm sorry for not treating this like a team battle. Titan, I'm sorry for failing you. I know you were excited to give us an early lead.
Am I the idiot here? They're literally still just losing to those guys.
All right, Donald, I'm sorry, too. I was trying to act like I was playing myself. Let's just come to agreement on how to take on the rest of the team.
Let's do it, Obama.
All right. Well, that was the dumbest bonding experience I've ever seen in my life, but whatever. Let's just regain the advantage, Donald.
All right, so secret power here because it's the most damage.
It makes sense to me, but when you got the paralysis, could be bad if he goes for the Yeah, exactly that. Unfortunately.
That's honestly funny.
Okay, so Titan got screwed over by bad RNG, and Mango is getting screwed over by what should be good RNG. Love to see that thing.
Good Mango. Okay, Donald, precarious position we're in, but it's not over yet. We still got Ruby and Sky to save the day. What's your plan for now?
Okay, yeah, things are a little bit tougher now. Here's the plan. He's going to heal, but Ruby's going to finish off the Vigoroth, and then hopefully the Lanoon too. Then we can paralyze the Slaking, and we should be able to 1v1 him with Sky after that. What do you guys think?
I don't know, Donald. That just seems a little bit optimistic. For now, let's just see how much damage Ruby can do to this enemy.
Yeah, don't forget you still have Ninkata and Whisper in the party. They can still be useful if you need to switch around to that.
All right, and Joe, I'm sure Ruby will do just fine here. It's a Route 1 road after all.
Stay vigilant, Donald. If Lanoon manages to get up a belly drum here and Roman heals him back to forward, the battle could end here.
Oh, yeah, you got lucky. He just went for headbutt Donald. Belly drum would have put him in heel range.
Still, Headbutt is doing crazy amounts of damage. I didn't expect all that, if I'm being honest.
Okay, honestly, this is still a fine position, all things considered. But my plan changes a little bit here. I'm glad he's using his potion now instead of on the Slaking. But I still really want to keep Ruby alive for him. So I'm going to go ahead, sack Ninkata.
Donald, I don't think Grovile can take care of Lanoon in one hit. Are you sure you want to switch out Ruby here and take damage on Sky just before the Slaking?
Oh, Mom, I know I flubbed the start of this battle, but trust me, I know what I'm doing this time.
Okay, Donald. I'll choose to trust you. I hope you don't disappoint us. There's thousands of people watching from the far away.
Ninkata really has just been used and abused this entire playthrough. We should give him some sort of tribute before we have to box him down the road.
We'll get to that, Joe. For now, check out the rest of this plan, guys. Now, Sky can come in and clean up the Lanoon. Whatever help we lose doesn't matter in the slightest. We aren't getting touched by that Slaking a single time.
Just dodge the crit please one time.
Thank goodness. Damn okay. Yeah, that was actually close. Looks like it was a roll for crit to kill us there, but whatever, we don't have to think about it now. I think Sky probably outspeeds the Slaking, but I have a foolproof plan for this. First of all, I'm going to go ahead and sack off Ice Spike. Joe, please say your goodbyes.
Oh, no, Donald, you really have to do it that way. Is there no other
I
option?
see where you're going with this, Donald. Yes, Joe. Please say your farewell.
Damn okay, I guess. Number one.
That's it?
Not much else to say.
Jesus, I can't wait to get this thing off the team, but whatever, thanks for keeping it short, Joe. Anyway, here's the plan. Ruby's going to come in and get off a Thunder Wave now. Slaking will be loping around this turn, too, so I can get some free damage with Spark before switching to Sky. That's when the real magic's going to happen.
Yeah, this paralysis was the guarantee Grovile can outspeed, wasn't it?
So there's no way Sky can take care of this beefcake in just 2 turns before it kills us back with a facade or something. I mean, come on. We couldn't even do half this. Help with a critical hit Spark.
Oh, you see, Joe, you fail to see the genius in saving Sky for the end here. Have you forgotten our moveset?
Leaf Blade, Streak, Hidden Power.
Oh. Okay, I see what you're cooking, Donald. Yep, there you go, Donald.
Okay, so quick Leaf Blade here since he's just jacking off this turn.
Donald,
And
what
it's the
the
most
hell?
damage Sky can do in 1 turn. But now I simply need to click dig from here on out. I will be underground during his attacking turn, and above ground only when he's loping around. Easiest battle of my life.
Okay, he does kind of look like jacking off.
Donald, all right, Joe. Anyway, Donald, you are literally down to your last Pokemon, and one simple misclick, and you lose all progress you've made in the past 10 minutes. How can you possibly consider that the easiest battle of your life?
Huge hater energy coming off of you here, Barack. There was never any doubt in my mind. I was always going to win this battle. I am inevitable.
All right, calm down, Thanos. It's not that serious. You started off like shit, but you adapted and played well, Donald. I'll give you that. Just don't throw this in the last 2 turns, please.
I could probably just go ahead and kill him off with Leaf Blade.
Holy shit, Donald. I swear to God, if you click Leaf Blade here and he lives on one, and you lose the battle, I'm playing this game again with
You were
you.
very tempting then.
I fear what you would do to sabotage us in the Elite Four.
Joshing you, Obama. One more dig, but then I will click Leaf Blade when he's in the red. I don't want to mess with ranges either. Anyway, yeah, this is the end of the gym battle here, but the episode is far from over. We have some stuff to do still. Viewers, you're going to want to stick around for the end here if you already made it this far.
Nothing like a good old Leaf Blade to end off the battle. Slaking is such a behemoth, it's such a rewarding feeling taking it down.
Why the hell doesn't Norman have a Zangoose?
Joe, why are you still on this?
But seriously, his team kind of lacks creativity now that I think about it. Slaking is cool, but his other Pokemon include an under-evolved form of the base, a shitty and forgettable Spinda, and then the evolved form of the shitty starter encounter, like Don't you think it could have been more creative with a Zangoose or even an Excloud or something?
Okay, honestly, Joe, an Excloud and an Algus makes sense for sure, considering how nearby the Wismers are to this house, and none of the other trainers in the gym had anything from that line. But his final trainer here had a Zangoose, so I think the game developers just didn't want to have too many repeats in the gym.
Full potential. Also, now's the part of the game where Wally's dad gives us the search HM. An incredible move, but we don't have anyone that can do.
I know we're going to solve that problem.
Joe, I swear to God, if your decrepit ass says the word with cash right now, I'm going to tombstone pile drive your ass into the ground next time I speak to you.
Okay, chill out. I won't say it.
Thank you.
But you should definitely go pick up a barbell and follow those down.
Oh my God, Joe, you're dead to me.
Okay, calm down, guys. Speaking of that, goddamn, look at our team. Donald, you should actually go ahead and deposit one of our team fillers. We should go get the Zigzagoon real quick to be our new HM position to get served.
All right, that's a good point, Obama. I'll go ahead and take care of that right now.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter which one to me since Zigzagoon kind of gets cut, but I'm sure Joe has a preference here.
Donald deposits a new data. I feel bad for the lack of leadership. He deserves a quick little tribute montage for all the hard work he's done for us.
Excuse me, what hard work exactly? He's a freeloader.
Well, Donald, I agree with Joe. He deserves something of a send-off for sure. Deal, Van. Cook something up here.
Hey, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Ah, fuck. Get this thing out of my face, Joe.
Hey, the wife's in here.
All right, what in the actual fuck was that?
Yeah, that had to be the absolute worst tribute video of all time. It was literally just us shitting on Ninkata while we caught it. Then it dying 3 times.
Yeah. And then this dude had the audacity to add a reminder to subscribe directly over Ninkata's entire goddamn face.
You guys are absolutely perfect. That was a dramatic masterpiece. Farewell, Ninkata. Donald, take us far away from you.
All right, so first off, Barack, thank you for the reminder about this. I actually always forget to do this in my playthroughs. If we talk to our mom here after beating our dad's gym, she will give us an amulet coin. Super useful for stacking some money for the rest of the game, especially considering how useful those game corner TMs are going to be for us down the line.
Exactly, Donald. That's pretty much the only reason we need money in the main story. Especially since we're doing no heals in battle.
Hey, Donald, you should probably switch Ice Spice to the front if you want to go ahead and catch a zigzag so we can use it for HM.
Damn, Joe, you're just moving on from the Ninkata just like that?
What the hell is a Ninkata?
Jesus Christ, Joe.
Don't worry about it, Joe, anyway, yeah. Good call moving Winslow to the front. That'll probably save us at least a little bit of time. Catching Zigzagoon, probably should have been using it from the very beginning, considering it could have had rock, smash, cut, and surf, while also being able to pick up items for the Corolla.
Yeah, we only got like 2 billion comments talking about how we need to pick up a Zigzagoon exactly for that purpose. But you made a good point back in episode 2, Obama, about the compound eyes and wild items. Unfortunately, I don't think any of us actually care enough to utilize that.
All right, Donald, we now have a surfing Pokemon to hold us over until we get our actual surfers to the team. It's time we figure this shit out once and for all.
Oh, Donald, sounds like Demon Mojo is back out and he means business.
I wouldn't want it any other way, Barry. All right, then, Joe. Clearly, we are at an impasse here. I know you have some fair arguments for WizCash, but I have expanded on my reasonings for Sharpedo last episode as well. I actually have a compiled list of pros and cons for both.
Ooh, well, I'm quite interested to hear about each of those, Donald. I made something of a conglomeration of benefits to the WizCash line myself, and I made sure to stick to his objective performance in an Emerald run as well as assumed team chemistry with our current party composition. Let's do us both a favor and keep things civil so we can come to a reasonable conclusion.
This is incredible to hear, Justin. You both have developed so positively in this relationship of deciding our water type. You two were non-stop bickering in the past, but I'm actually looking forward to hearing this succinct marketing slogan. I'm glad you got this time on TV.
Idiots, go! That's my 15 people doing for 2 seconds. We don't need another glass cannon. It's not a glass cannon if it destroys every gym we have found in half a week before.
Mega Evolution to become relevant.
That's literally never been relevant, Joe. That is the stupidest thing I have ever heard.
No, the stupidest thing I've ever heard is this.
You got doctor, can you please? Okay, I have had enough of this. Here's what we're going to do. Both of you right now. You two are going to meet on Pokemon Showdown this weekend. And you're going to fight it out in the best of 3 Generation 3 random battle series. Now, let's fucking go. The winner of the series will get to choose what our water type is going to be. Record the battles in your commentary, and we will add that video to display the series as a special. Got it? I got the message as soon as you said Pokemon Showdown will bump. So you were getting absolutely close to the sound.
Oh, I'm going to be coming all right. So,
But we'll do the
sounds like we will finally be picking out our water type at the start of the next episode. Viewers, stay tuned to this weekend. You will see a video of Donald and I duking it out in a best of 3 random battle series. That will decide whether or not we go for the Wizcast or the Sharpedo. Let us know in the comments of your weekend show.
Also, remind you to Scarlet and Violet DLC. Don't forget to let us know your favorite started Pokemon line and why. Gilzan is pretty good at responding to all the comments he can, so don't be afraid to go into detail. We can have a discussion if you want. If you like the video.
All right, here we go. It's finally my
Here we go. I stick to the path that I do. Bill takes to the deal. I'm not the damn move to deal with this crap today. It's going to be a long episode for me. I'm going to watch the video that dog says we got to go get ourselves a motherfucking barbell. Whatever show, this episode is going to be about learning vocally. I guess this is where that whole character development arc is really the question that you're playing.
Yeah, okay, and listen, don't give us this out. Let me give you a quick show without one of you bursting out the song and the other crying about the food competition.
Play it on the show.
Oh, I like to use thanks for tuning in to our President's Day Pokemon Emerald series this week. Last time we defeated Norman, and now it's time for us to proceed the storyline and make our way to Fortune City. Before all that, though, as Joe has alluded to already, we have finally chosen and our next water type. Joe and Donald South and Pokemon Showdown this past weekend, and as a result of doing victory, we will be going with this back. Congratulations.
Thank you, Obama. Okay, honestly, the part I am most excited for is spinning this week. We've had so many great nicknames for both Wizcast and Starpedo, and I'm really looking forward to just giving a shout out to the everyone. Hopefully it's a good one.
Yes, I'm looking forward to that too. Joe, I love making this playthrough as interactive as possible. What do you think, Donald?
Okay, an absolute bullshit victory, by the way. Joe got lucky throughout literally every battle. All the top comments completely agree with me.
There's a pride on it. Win, it's a win. If we stay this boy,
Sorry, Joe, you're not going to know. What the hell does that even mean?
Honestly, I saw in some videos that I was made. The both of you shut up for like 2 seconds. I can't concentrate on fishing here. Generation 3 fishing the planet is so stupid it makes me want to grow here. Just so I can rip it out of my skull.
That's what you
guys, I'm excited for this cute little get the fuck away from this gross ass Generation 1 garbage.
I don't have to. Now I just want to hold on to grudges for when they attack the Gyarados. So don't let us hear you say that.
Yeah, Joe, did you ever watch the You Don't Have Enough Money to Spend the video? These bitches come to you in your sleep.
Dangerous territory with the man who might get popular on the territory. Anyway, this kid is taking forever to do this in a second. Yeah, I mean, people really like to hate on Pokemon people, but I honestly think it has a beautiful message about Pokemon growing into diversity and just treasuring the human population.
I've never been more relieved to see a Marvel in my goddamn life.
Seriously, Obama, I feel like every time August is cutting out segments from the viewers, you just won't stop talking about these weird ass animations and I cared about it. But whatever, we're back now. We found the beautiful Barbara and long last.
Yeah, keep in mind how Marvel is like the worst Pokemon in Pokemon. And in the wild, we're from level 10 to 30. And this is the garbage that we end up with. Amazing.
Yeah, well, honestly, it's not a big deal to just slap the experience share on it for the time being anyway. We'll be doing a good chance of training this episode, so hopefully we'll be gaining at least like 10 levels or so by the time I cut things off for the day.
Oh goodness, look how cute he is. I've never actually used a Wizcast, so I'm really excited for this one, guys.
Big surprise, Joe likes the underrated Pokemon. Anyway, Obama pull up the wheel and explain what's going on. All right, yeah. So Bill has to graciously gone through legislation like 229 and taken many to have a suggested nickname for a potential logo for this guy to put those on this field here. We're going to do this close system counter too. So the suggested nicknames since we haven't gotten to that one yet. So they suggested most of the time, like this is close to the side. And so on because he allows people to comment on multiple videos. I swear to God, Jesus, the video lands on fucking Whistler and all things. There's no chance in hell I'm sticking around to discuss this video. That would be the ultimate slap in the face. Right. What the hell is Donovan spinning my gun? Wow, they're giving it for us. Oh my God, that's such a good nickname. It's because Winston Matthews face looks like that's an opposite guy with this man. Yeah, Joe, you mean the Pringles logo do you I like to get some Winston shout out to like every series with the nickname. Looks like he commented a couple of times for us throughout the series. Thanks so much for the continued support of the whole nickname. Means a lot to us. Let's go check Pringles out.
He actually accepted that. Good. Very good.
We can surf around. Don't you think it's worth backtracking a little bit? Technically, Ice Beam and Thunderbolt are available to us now.
Oh, that's a good point, Donald. Ice Beam on the future.
Oh, wow, yeah, especially for something rocking and high. It's plus special attack and minus attack. We can honestly just back that out.
Wait, can we give Ice Spice a tribute video soon?
No, Joe, we already played that bit out with the whole new pot of things. Please just let Ice Spice corrode away in the box for the other listeners.
Oh, man, come on. Viewers, let us know if you want to see a video tribute song.
Well, no, don't do that, Joe. You manipulate the big box. If the viewers want to see us do anything, don't put this into their hands. You know, guys, just say, okay, I'm going to just stick with the just to have it. Get off with it about going to struggle with the side. Take this good power down up here. Yeah, I hope the garbage throws on me because for now it's still a piece of garbage. Shark Tito's just been so much harder. And come on, we chose the catfish over a shark like you.
Pringles is on the page now. I know that promising brand. But yeah, what's the thinking now?
Okay, so thank you, Joe. I think you two made a good stuff just a minute ago. Since we have access to surf now, we should probably go get Thunderbolt for Ruby.
Yeah, these two will be really good for us. I should probably search for Richie would still be my second line center probably.
Yeah, this match is going to need all the help it can get. And since ice and electric coverage is going to be crucial for our next gym bout, I think that's...
I need to get younger too, so...
With cash, not good cash, Donald. And secondly, yeah, can't Ruby also learn flamethrower? Don't you think we could grab that from
Okay.
Actually, Joe Baxter doesn't get flamethrower or overheat until Generation 6. I think that would be good on the box. To be embedded in the thing. Also, the topic for all the the things I talked about that I like the most is the one that says do not give the
Oh, yeah, that's the one.
Joe, stop talking like that. You're like 150 years old.
I've heard it once and I'll say it again. Stop worrying about what the hell is this about.
Hey, hold on. Pringles and mango. Reminded me you still have to go get the current DM from Solomon. You want to make sure that this episode 2? Oh, sure, yeah. Get that. I might hold on to let one of you guys take care of it and get the players. It's not a big deal just yet. I'm going to take care of Thunderbolt and Ice Beam, but I still want to progress the story a bit today. And if I can take care of the rest of the then I'm happy with that.